All right, we're back. Somehow the stream decided to stop working. Again, this is my first time streaming again, so I want to hope that things will just go smooth. All right, we just hopefully we can get everyone back in. If not, that's all right. It's gonna be in the recordings, but anyway, we want to just say that we're flying from Frankfurt to Palma de Mallorca, and I want to apologize for. Let's try this again, right? And it's crazy because I don't have a second monitor. I do have a second monitor, but I did not hooked up the second monitor to the computer yet, so it's very hard for me to see what's going on. But yeah, Captain Edward, welcome back. I've geeked Carson Brewer, welcome again. Yeah, I'm live. I am alive. Well, you know I'm alive because we are on Snapchat, so we see each other on Snap. But anyways, here we are in Frankfurt. Horrible frame somehow over here in Frankfurt, and I don't know why. And I think it's because I have this issue with the double scenery. I have the standard one that comes with the game, with Microsoft, with the sim, and then I think on top of that I have the freeware one. Anyway, we are with the beautiful 747-8 GSX. I finally have GSX, yeah. If I can get it to work. Sometimes it opens up, sometimes it doesn't. Let's see, a job bridge art here, additional services. I'm gonna request GPU. What else I'm gonna request? Sim brief panel on here. Where's FTL traffic is on? Not that we need this anyway. Geek, thank you so much with another donation on the super chat. I appreciate it. Very, very kind of you. Welcome back, Alberto. Welcome, I don't know if you still remember me. Of course I do remember. Welcome back, Berto. And I need to see if I remember how to fly planes. How to fly on Microsoft. Fly planes, that's not a big deal. But here, that's the flight plan. I got the flight plan over here. We have Lufthansa 1152, Boeing 748, Frankfurt to Palma de Mallorca, with our alternate being Barcelona. We'll be flying that one 290. That's ridiculously low. So we'll see. But it's now an hour and 45 minutes flight time. We'll try to cut that short, a little bit shorter. Payload over here. So we're gonna go and check the payload now. Weight and balance. When I do weight and balance over here, let me see. Since y'all need to help me out here again, because I haven't done this in a long time, and they changed a lot of things since last time I checked. Because I remember streaming on Microsoft for GA flights, and now an X-plane for all our airliners. But now things are changing a little bit, so we do have fuel. How do we check? Fuel over here, 50%. Block fuel is 65,000 pounds. So where do I look? Okay, down there. So we are. Oh, that's a lot. 65,000. Maybe. But you know what? We can go. We could go 50% load. That's not. We can even do this though. 35%. That gives us fuel of 147. Is this number correct? Block fuel that much? Extra fuel? It's very low fuel. Well, it's only an hour and 45, so let's keep it that way. Let's just fill it up to 50%. Let's say we're carrying extra fuel. So our flight time will be a little bit longer, probably because we are carrying extra weight. Edward, do you see my... Let me see. Your Discord. Do you see my Discord? Where did you put your Discord? Carson, this will end up like the WOW A330 to LAX. Was it the WOW or the Air Italy? I thought it was the Air Italy. We'll go back and check those flights too. Will tonight be... Well, Geek, we'll try not to make it that way. Of course, we'll try to improve every time. Payload would be 79,000, 80,000. So we're just gonna go ahead and increase this to. Oh, that was right there. Perfect. That's good enough for me. And everything is set. Perfect. Just for fuel. Close that. Now GSX. I believe we can start. Oh, this thing goes and comes back. I don't understand. Let's do this. Let's go inside the flight deck.
Deboarding requested.
Oh God.
Frankfurt Airport information whiskey 0800 Zulu.
That's
Wind calm. Visibility tree. Sky condition few clouds at
fantastic. Let's start
13,700 feet.
deboarding.
Temperature 10.
Like we don't have anyone to deboard.
2.10.
That's okay.
Altimeter 29.86. ILS runway 25 center, ILS runway 25 left, and ILS Yankee runway 25 right.
Let me know how the audio is coming. I
Landing
know
and
I still have to
departing
tune all
runway
these
18.
things, so external
VFR
power.
aircraft
Okay.
say direction of flight. All aircraft
Also,
red back
first
hold
we do
short
this.
instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have whiskey. Frankfurt Airport information whiskey 0800 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility tree. Sky condition few clouds at 13,700 feet. Temperature 10. 2.10.
Altitude.8. That's set over here. Put my chat over here so I can see it. Yeah, Carson. That
Passengers deboarding starting.
Deboarding. I don't know what the deboarding. There was no one on this plane at all before. Okay, so that is set. Now let's go ahead and continue. External power is on. Hooked up. Perfect. Perfect. Nav lights can come on. Why are these lights not on? Okay, perfect. Low lights can come on. Over here looks good. This goes to nav. Launches the lights. Okay, switch good. Need knob does not work. Fuel dumper on. Okay. Now, I'm just gonna. Don't even know what fuel. Okay, I think we have. I think the center tanks are empty, so we'll leave it like that. Now, that being said, I'm gonna try to get GSX to actually do the right thing, which is request catering. Where does the thing goes? Request refueling. Okay. And then we just hop over here on this side. Good to hear from you again, man. Good to have you all here. I'm glad you all here. Thank you so much for your support all these years. Okay, so we're gonna put Echo Delta Delta Foxtrot, which is our airport. Wonderful. Set IRS over here. Perfect. Set. Perfect. Route. So we're gonna go from. Well, that's not how it works. Okay, perfect. This thing is whizzing away. Echo Delta Delta Foxtrot to Lima Echo Papa Alpha, that is Palma de Mallorca, will be flying as Lufthansa DLH 1152 right over here. We used runway 18 last time. I think it was same. Yeah, usually runway 18, but we'll keep an eye on that in a moment. Alright, Now the flight plan is over here. I'll just go grab the flight plan summary. We are flying over Aneki, which is always our entry point for our waypoints. Lerman Wyoming, the site of greatest swimming moment ever. God, I remember that. That was an epic moment. That was an epic moment. I never thought I would visit Wyoming. To be honest, I do. We fly to Wyoming, so and it's one of my layovers that I actually enjoy. Herbie. All right, Yankee 164 over to Yankee 164, and then we're gonna ride that over to Mopan. From Mopan, I'm gonna go direct to Lutix. Lutix. From Lutix, direct to Benot. I believe Benot is over Italian airspace, but I don't remember. Or nearby, because I remember that waypoint so much. So well. Anyway. If anyone has routes in their heads that they, if you have a route that you like to, try, just send me that route. Just let me know. Put in the chat where we should fly. What's our next destination? We could technically fly from Palma de Mallorca all over across the ocean. I want to say United start flying to Palma de Mallorca. I'm not 100% sure, but I thought they were. And anyway, how's the audio coming from my microphone? Because I haven't tested it. I don't even know what it looks like, what it sounds like. Do I sound robotic? Do I sound finally like an adult? Do I sound like a little kid? If you can hear me, thumbs up. If you cannot hear me, thumbs up. Or if you hear me weird, just thumbs up no matter what. No, just let me know. Okay, we're gonna hop on the uniform upper Lima 129 airway to Lunik, and Lunik is gonna be our entry waypoint for our arrival procedure. So keep that in mind. We're gonna take 06 left for now. Weather in Frankfurt automatic now. 5 minutes ago. Wow. All right, 2102. So kind of calm winds. 1011 is the QNH 11. Degrees and 2.8, no significant changes. Okay, perfect. So we're going to consider that, activate that, go ahead, perfect. Departure, now I would like to do runway 18 with the Aneki. Didn't install the, is this Navigraph? No, that's the VFR. There was some, I thought.
Catering vehicles are on their way.
Well, finally. I thought there was something about Navlog, Navigraph charts. There you go. Does it work now? If I press it? Yeah, here you go. Thank you. I don't think it ever shows you now, does it? Navigraph is been linked. Thank you. Bahad Salam, you are back in here. Wait, did the stream finish again? No, it didn't, right? Am I still live? What is going on here? I am still live, okay. Just let me know. So, flight simulator load. Simulator flight load. Oh, from Microsoft? No, imported. I don't want it. I wanted it to import the flight plan from download. There you go. Import flight. Simri. That's the one. Just prefer that one. That's wonderful. So, waiting on your action, open service door. I don't know how to. If anyone knows how to open this damn service door on the 747, Please, 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 please let me know. Okay. Airport charts. Yankee 2 Delta. That's not correct. No, we're not taking that runway. So. Yankee for Echo. Let's see if we can open all the charts. That's it. Let's see. Yankee 1 Lima and 3 Alpha. Yankee. Let's see these Yankee 3 Alpha. What does it look like? 1-8. Perfect. Let's do that. Easy peasy. That's it. Yankee. Does it work? Okay, so yeah. That's it. There you go. And we got that one in there. Yankee 3 Alpha selected. Route execute. For arrival, 6 left. What's the weather like over there? Winds are calm. That's weird. I don't trust that at all. We'll check that once later, once we get closer. There's only a localizer. RNAV, 6 left. ILS 6 left. ILS Yankee on the Lunic to Juliet. I see it. Just Lunic to 1 Juliet, Lunic 2 Juliet. MJV. We'll have to see what transition we're taking. On the Lunic to Juliet.
Thank you. You did a great job. Thank you for a wonderful flight.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Like I did not even depart. I know you're waiting for that, but I don't have it. So we said MJV, but no. Oh, actually yes, because we're landing 6. So yeah, I'll just say that way. So facing that way, yep, just MJV. That would be easiest thing ever. MJV. Great job, gentlemen. Great job, gentlemen. So many times I heard that. Okay, route. Legs. Let me do this, and I'm gonna switch this to plan. Space. Perfect. This. Here's this. Step, 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 step. Going southwest. Seems like perfect. Line, that's an easy
Refueling
piece.
truck is on its way.
Fuel truck is in this way, okay, perfect. How do I remove this blue glow, by the way? Is anyone knows how to do that? If anyone knows how to do that, please let me know. Okay, so we got that in. Now let me see if I can start if I can still start the deboarding passengers now. Oh, that's gonna take so long. 76 flight deboarded. How does anyone knows how to
Fuel truck is in position.
request boarding? Does anyone knows how to change the GSX here? How do I change the? I don't know how to change the thing. Like, I don't know how to speed up the thing. Because there's 81 passengers only. Cabin temperature. What's going on with cabin temperature? Price too hot. We are running on that though. Let me see. Should we start the APU? Yeah, probably the APU will help. We have extra fuel anyways. Trim air is on. That should help maybe a little bit. Cabin temperature is. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, if anyone has GSX, how do I speed up the boarding process on GSX? Is there a setting? I thought there was a way to change the density, for example. So where do I see people getting up? If you're on, make sure you smash the like and subscribe button. That would be greatly appreciated again to get this channel back on again and back to its glorious feet. Init refs. Let's do that. Cruising altitude 290. Can we try 310? So 310, 290 is for losers. Cost index on our sweet flight plan here telling us it's going to be 96. Alright. Okay, perfect. We do have how much fuel we have payload. We have a reserve, extra fuel, 0 pound. Reserve fuel, it's 10, so we'll just put 10. There you go. Execute, trust, limit, cruise CG, okay. 40. Button, take off. Flaps, flaps 10. We do flaps 10 on this. Or flaps 20, flaps 10 I think is good. We're quite light today. See, I can't get the CG to work here. What am I doing wrong here that I'm not getting the CG? And take off. Gross weight. What is it that I am doing wrong? Usually, I mean, yes, I'm not doing it the right way probably, but does anyone knows how to get this thing filled up here? Because I don't have any clue. I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna see what's going on. Well, why it's not showing up? Because usually, last time I tried, it did show up, but today it's not showing up. So I don't know if it's an issue with the thing or. I'm gonna search it on Google now. Because it always shows a small number. Like, for example, now when I press it, it shows 7. But I cannot put 7 in there. And why is it? So we'll figure it out, because that's a quite important number, to be honest, that we need to know. And in the meantime, are they done deplaning and boarding all this? They better be done. I wish there was a way to just say, "Oh, complete," you know, that's it. But not there's no way. Well, I'll have to find out. I'll have to find out where things are. Because right now it's not showing up. Maybe if... Because every single video that I saw, they literally just pressed... They just pressed the button over here. And the other thing I'm gonna do is just check how many, how to speed up the boarding process. Okay, so yeah, could you speed up the boarding speed? GSX Pro passengers, yeah. Put here. The higher settings that is density slider, there will be a more impact on FPS. It will take less time because better will be cluster. Alright, so okay, where do I change the passenger where do I change the that number though? How do I change the GSX number? GSX speed up boarding, speed up boarding for Microsoft. Okay, so no, it's not possible over here. Maybe see, how do I get passenger density menu? That's why you need to read that's why you need to read it. Booming requested. Oh well. This is taking a bit too long. That's why. That's the only reason why I'm like. That city. Passenger density. Hello. Okay, how do I do that? See, everything is about that, like about P3D. Very hard to find stuff for this. Oh well. And the thing is, boarding now, come on. How do I know what? Oh, maybe a reset position. I think that. Did we break it? It's fine if we did. It's totally fine if you broke GSX. Okay, request boarding.
Boarding requested.
Let's see how long that takes. Please. So I want to go. We're not here to simulate passengers boarding the plane or not. One thing for sure though, it's a little better. Whatever I did, I'm not saying fix the frame, but definitely made it a little bit better. I definitely have to learn all these things. I still don't know any of these things yet. So they're boarding now the plane. It'd be nice if we can have a visual of these things happening, but let's just say that everyone has boarded. Yeah, let's just say that.
Do you want to board crew?
GSX settings. Wow, here you go. Parking, GSX timings, straight timings, density, insane. Okay. Showing me the spot. Okay. Okay, assistance service and fuel. Okay, I think
Passengers boarding starting.
that's awesome. This is passenger boarding starting. That's great. In the meantime, I don't know what's going on with the I'm not sure what's going on with the CG, so we'll figure that one out one day or the other. One way or another. 2 passengers, 32% load the bags. I mean, 365. He's boarding every single passenger. He doesn't have 365 bags. Okay. Now, how do I get the CG to work on this thing on the Boeing 747-8? Let's see. Boeing 747-8 take off CG. Okay, no. see if that works. June to Tunisia, Elizabeth. Realism. 86 passengers loaded. What's that sound? I'm not sure. I think it's the sound of something just. Oops, sorry folks. That's my phone. If anyone knows how to get this CG down in the comments whenever you're watching this video, just go ahead and put it up over there. Because I remember. Alright, take off right altitude, we'll engage FLC. Alright, so I'm trying to see how to get this damn thing. That's the tip of the day, but let's see if I can do a search. Find in page CG. Alright, let me try 77.3 if that works. I doubt that's the right thing. Yeah, that's not it.
Hello. Thank you.
Okay, let's do Flaps 20. Maybe Flaps 20 will help because I know sometimes Flaps 20 is the answer as well.
I'm right next door. Thank you. I'm right
Maybe
next
because
door.
the 7.3
Thank
goes
you.
in here. You know what? That's fine. We'll work on it. With Flaps 20 and that's it. The 267 passenger APU is on. I believe. Electric. ACS fuel there. Okay. APU is we're running on APU, not on APU, so let's switch on APU. Alright, let's disconnect the power, not yet, but keep that one in like this. Now we're running on the auxiliary power unit. Engines are still shut off. Close this. Load over here.
I'm right next door. Thank you.
1011 is the QNH, by the way. 1011. 1011. 1011. 1011 set. Let's 100.
Hello. Thank you.
180 now, 180 degrees. Flight level 60, transition altitude 50. Transition altitude is 5000, transition level is 60. Boarding complete. Let's put 110. That's set. Flight director is on. Awesome. Now. Mooring is complete. Gates are good over here. Departure clearance obtained.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
There you go.
Departure check completed. Pipe has been inserted.
Okay, is gone. That is good. Beacon light can come on. The beacon light turned off. Yeah, I think it's turned on. Okay. Beacon light turned on, and am I missing anything? No. Alright. So what do I need to do now? Facing this. Let me see the north. I need to face west, I think.
Looking gear.
I see the nose going up. I've never seen this thing do this.
Release parking brakes.
What the heck is that? Why is it smoking? Okay, I'll release the
Release parking brakes.
I am.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Not sure what is that. Oh, GSX. You know, I still think that the jar design thing that we have for explain was the easiest thing ever. Alright, I think it's time to start our engine, so it's good over here. Engine, APU, fantastic. Let's go. Is that the new one where we can just pop it? Do they want all anti-ice on? Just set to all. Oh wow, the sounds. Alright, good engine start. Run engine number 3 and 2. Starting now. Really good pretty good pushback though. Hey everyone, where have you been? Working and flying. I work for an airline now, so it's quite rough on schedule time. But now that I've been a year and a half in the company, I have a little bit seniority, so I can have a little bit more flexibility on my schedule. Is this guy's gonna stop pushing back, or is he gonna push back even further? Do I need to tell him to stop? Or is he going to push back all the way to Munich?
Set parking brake. Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Confirm from GSX. Do we have a good engine start? I don't know what that means. Okay, let's think. All stable. All engines are good. Perfect. TCAS. Let's put 1000. Thermal. Yes, I got it. Confirm. Co-Captain Renard, welcome back. Captain Perkins, Co-Captain Renard, I forgot about that's you that you asked me. Yeah, pretty good. Just been busy with work. Alright, so now it's good, right? I did confirm that I had a good engine start.
On pitch to ground, we have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Upside down. Flaps are off.
Tow truck disconnected. Pipe has been removed.
Okay.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Alright, runway 18, we're probably going to take all November all the way through to runway 18. We can close the seam brief panel. Flaps 10, let's say flaps 20. AP is still running, so. By the way, we do have a checklist here that I keep forgetting that we do. That's done. Checklist, okay. Set CD pre-flight trims unit 0. Well, I guess. Beacon on both. Is it on both? Doesn't let me go anymore, so we'll see. Before taxi, anti-ice, check, recall, auto brake, RTO set, flight controls. So, no, hydraulics, flight control, here we go. Didn't work over here, why? Oh, because, yeah, I need to. I can't do that. I up, full down, rudder full left, neutral, full right. Wonderful. Flight control set. Checked. Ground equipment clear. APU shut out. Okay, ground equipment is clear. We're good to go. I think this is it. Select parking now. Park brakes off. Controller on, nav, nav on. Next straight, next check, flaps ahead later. Now what am I carrying with me? Oh gosh, what is that? Oh, DSS, what did you do to my tire? We're just gonna think that nothing is in there, okay? We did not see any of that. Also, I want to try these record buttons, record stick. That works. Yeah, it shows that it's recording. Taxi lights on, by the way. That'll help. Oh, how do I remove all these information? I don't need to. I forgot that the UI in Microsoft, it's definitely not one of the best. One thing I hope that with Microsoft 2024 they will fix is the UI, because the user interface, just like that, it's really annoying. I was like, what's taking off? And I was like, oh right, I live next to the runway. It's probably a FedEx taking off now. Reduce the power a little bit, just a tad down, just a tad. Flight attendants. Speaking of which, flight attendants, please seat. When number 1 will take off, flight attendants prepare the cabin for departure. And then usually that's when I hear this, which does not work on this. I believe this. I am rocking the sound pack from. What is those? You know, FT Sim, the FT Sim sound pack on it. So why on, strobe lights on. I was distracted, so I was not paying attention on anything. Takeoff. Takeoff before takeoff checklist complete. There's no runway incursion. Alright. I'm not sure what that is. There you go. It's not 100% configured for stabilizer.
B1.
Rotate. Pause the rate gear up. We got some winds all of a sudden there. Okay. We give it to the autopilot. Autopilot 1 engaged. VNAV LNAV set. Speed check. Thumbs up. Speed check. From 5. Okay. Flaps retracted. Climbing at 220. Did I last connection? Oh, so I'm connected again if I remember. I'm gonna reduce 11,000 flight level 110, so let's continue climbing to our final cruising altitude of 310. VNAV path. Forgot to start the clock. Gonna bump up the speed to 353. Is that? Let me see. You guys can hear the plane or not? Yeah, you kind of can hear the plane, right? Yeah. Is it better now? We'll see. Hopefully it is. I want to know how the stream quality is though, because you know, having is this the default ground down below us? It certainly feels like. It looks like it's changing the... Too bad that piece of the piece of thing remained in there. Otherwise, I'll take some very cool screenshot now. Also, landing lights off. I'm taking a screenshot just now. That is so weird that we don't have the... I thought Germany was covered by photorealistic texture. But this looks like almost X-plane. But it's okay. We'll figure it out another day. Anyway, we are on our way to beautiful Palma de Mallorca. Let's see if we have a good view over here. It's loud outside. It's a beautiful view though. Just keep this view. If you're just tuning in, make sure you come in and drop the like, hit the subscribe button on the side that you see. We do have memberships on still, but you can wait for that until I re-establish my channel again, our channel again, back to what it used to be. Once I have a fixed schedule, which it's going to be probably what I'm planning for right now. At least trying to every Wednesday during the week. All right. Now, if there is a chance for a weekend streams like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'll try to push that in. Most of the time I do work on weekends, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I am technically busy. That's my busiest time on my schedule. So the schedule for July so far shows a bunch of Wednesdays and Thursdays off. So I do believe that I'm gonna be off those days, and not gonna pick up a trip or anything. So either Wednesday or Thursday, I'll be streaming now for this month. Well, this month now, because in 30 minutes, it's gonna be next month now. So July will probably be hitting those Wednesday, Thursdays live streams. I'm aiming for a one stream per week. If I can, I'll squeeze two, but I want to guarantee at least one. I'll try to be more active on my YouTube shorts. Those apparently are really good. They were performing very well when I was posting stuff. And the shorts would be very much about real aviation, maybe some cool scenes that I see around the airports. I'll try to do a little bit more plane spotting, since I live right next to the runway of a very big international airport. It's actually Atlanta. So I'm literally across the street. I live right across the street from the runway, and I do have a nice panoramic view too of up in the terrace of the Delta hangar and a bunch of other beautiful views of the runway. Just perfect view for any av gig out there. But yeah, no, I'll try to use those YouTube shorts as much as I can, and I'll try to post stuff on our Discord. By the way, we do have a Discord channel. I'm gonna post the link. Maybe Nightbot still has it. Like this. I forgot, but how do I create that? Got 3 DMs here. Oh, I got 3 DM pending. Friend request. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna double check now on how to put the link here. How do I invite people on? I haven't done this in such a long time that really it's see, it makes me create an invite, but I don't want to do that. Oh, just a second. Alrighty. Alright, let's see what's the situation with our altitude. Actually, flight level. We are cruising altitude of 310, so I'm gonna go ahead and set. Ladies and gentlemen, we reached our cruising altitude to 31,000 feet. We expect a smooth ride. Might see a few bumps over the Alps, and then there should be clear weather all the way to Palma de Mallorca. We should be arriving in approximately an hour and 15 minutes. At this time, we'll ask to just sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight to Palma de Mallorca, and I'll come talk to you all again in right before descending into our destination. Thank you for choosing Lufthansa, and enjoy the flight. It's so hard because it's incredible how once you get used to at your job, when you get used to say always the same airline. No, thank you for flying this airline. Thank you for flying this. Thank you for flying that. You know, and then you have to say something different here on the sim. You know, you can't just give away. I mean, a lot of people that know me know enough, I would say, but you know, I'm not gonna just spread it out in on live YouTube. The airline and everything, just for out of respect for the company I work for, and so that there's the association between the company I work for and myself. I don't want anyone to be associated to my name from there. Meantime, here my phone is going cuckoo. So, but yeah, so it's very hard for me not to say when I'm making the announcements, I'm faking these announcements just to say a random airline instead of saying, you know, Lufthansa. And it's funny though, I just realized that. Now this really looks like it's the default ground texture though. It's okay. It's alright. It's fine. What I'm gonna do though is reduce a little bit the volume. It's a bit high. There you go. Now it's much better for my ears as well. Okay. Have a sip of water. Fortunately, I can't do like a XP72. Nice and gin and tonic would be great, but sticking on with water and coffee since I'm on standby in approximately 20 minutes, so. Going right down in the chat or in the comments, so if you want to see another flight, what do you prefer? Do you want to try the 787? I was thinking about the 787 since they did change that aircraft too. But I haven't flown the 74 in a while. I mean, I haven't flown the 787 in a while neither, but I was thinking of installing P3DV5 again and get the quality wings 787 because when you want to fly a 787, that's the plane you want to fly, to be honest. Because I flew it once as a little test things that I did. I believe I did Madrid to Miami. That was a wonderful flight. Everything went just smooth with no issues. I really enjoyed using that platform for that specific flight. And I wanted to buy the 717 from TFDI, but I heard that, I mean, they didn't really say it on the latest announcement, but apparently they're working on the MD-11, which I hope they're going to do a really good job on it. And then they said something that they built a whole new platform for Microsoft, and it would be very stupid. Like, they said basically that it's not. It makes sense for them to continue to develop on that platform after they're done developing the MD-11. So I assume that after the MD-11 is done and has been released, that they're gonna bring over the 717 from P3D to Microsoft, as he mentioned. The TFDI spokesperson said that they do have the things that they need to, bring the 717 into Microsoft, apparently, or they do have the base, I guess, and then of course they have to do the whole port over. But so I'm very happy. I would love to see the 717, and if y'all have any comments, just drop it down below. On the 717, it is a fantastic aircraft, I believe, to fly. Also known as the angry puppy. Since you have the mad dog, of course, the 717 is a smaller variant of the mad dog, so of the MD-80, MD-90. I believe actually the 717, which was born on the skeleton of the DC-9, was supposed to be the next, the aircraft that McDonnell Douglas wanted to develop after the MD-90. So that's why it has the glass the glass flight deck. All the instruments are kind of revamped on the on the DC-9 skeleton. So they kind of did a whole avionics upgrade, and but I believe that's when Boeing intervened and kind of bought McDonnell Douglas and renamed it the Boeing 717. Very big among what's the company that had it? I believe was either a subsidiary of Southwest. I think it was AirTran. AirTran had the 717, and then Delta bought AirTran, and with the whole merger thing happening during that time, and then from there the 717 became part of the Delta fleet, which I believe is one of the most profitable of aircraft in Delta's fleet, together with, I believe, the 757. It's a workhorse for Delta. They fly that plane everywhere. And who else has the Hawaiian Airlines has the 717. Let's I don't know what COUTL just crashed, and I think that's I want to say that is GSX. Oh, it's okay. It's a nice plane to fly around. I wish I did not have this, darn it, this thing over there, but Okay, so we are over. Ooh, little starter there. Let me see if I can take a nice picture here. I'll definitely get a nice screenshot. Let me see if I can take it still. That's one. And then another one as soon as this. Ah, too bad. Okay, so we're approaching Nemos. And then Balsi, Retro. Okay, so we're there. We are there. Over Switzerland in a bit. Oh, actually, we are over Switzerland. No, wait, are we? Yeah, we are. I think this is Geneva. Or close to Geneva? Or maybe Geneva is here. No, Geneva is here. We're gonna go over Geneva. Well, of course, there's clouds over Geneva. Sounds about right. Got clouds building up. In the meantime, let me double check the schedule for tomorrow. If anything has changed, I'll preference a trip. Hopefully I can preference one. Let's see where I can go tomorrow. Tomorrow we can go to... Man, there's really nothing. I might just preference a trip. Let me see. If I can do that, I'll do that. It's so weird. And I'm not planning to go to Buffalo, New York. Nope. We'll see. We'll see if they're gonna call me or not. And I believe Geneva, Lake Geneva, it's straight ahead in front of us. Alright folks, I'll be right back. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, and I'll be back in less than 2 minutes. Alright, I'm back. Okay. Let's hopping over here. We are over Geneva, Lake Geneva right now. It's a bummer that I don't have any. I don't have any photogrammetry over here. It's weird. I'll have to check what's going on there. Oh, maybe it's because my sim is running offline. They did say that. It did say that my sim was running offline. So how do I fix that? General option. Data. Off. There you go. Okay. Oh. Maybe I should have not done that. Maybe I should have not done that. Okay, maybe work. Okay. Scared me for a little bit. Okay, I think it's uploading. There you go, the imagery. I think that's it. I think. Yes. There you go. That looks nice. Now that is what I'm talking about. Look at those mountains. And we are really approaching Geneva, because that's Geneva, the airport right there. Right there. The snowy capped mountains over there of the Alps. And ladies and gentlemen, if you just sitting on the left side of the aircraft near the windows, you should be able to admire the beautiful Alps, Swiss Alps. Now if you are on the right side of the aircraft, you should be able to spot Geneva right behind you, right underneath you. We are overpassing the Lake of Geneva. In a few moments I will be passing over the Geneva airport. You know, things we say. Don't know how many times I said about flying over Milan, when we fly over to Milan on the 767, that we you know, every time we fly over the mountains of Milan to get the Alps, I always make the announcements like, oh, the beautiful Alps that we're flying over. You know, we're flying over the beautiful Alps, and everyone just started opening those window shades and stuff. You know, you can literally hear from anyone in the cabin, the window shade, that sound. And just in general, you can tell when, you know, people really like passing over the Alps. It's a very unique views. I would say almost as unique, actually a little bit more unique than crossing over the Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon is actually, I don't think I've ever flown over the Grand Canyon yet. But you know, I've flown over the whole area and it looks pretty. I think one of the best views we get is probably flying over when we fly over on the Caribbean side. I do like watching the Bahamas, Key West. When you're flying to San Juan and these places, so it is definitely a very nice view. Okay, so let's see. I still have to bid for my tomorrow, but for today, basically, that's what it is. And like we said, there's a bit more cloud courages here over the Alps, crossing or right across, right next to the Alps. All right, let me see. I'm taking 2 minutes to bid for tomorrow, or for let's see what kind of flights they have that I can get, so I don't have to just sit here all night. Okay, display. Reserve, preference, specific, retrieve, not add. Copy from, alright. July 1st, retrieve. Let's see what we have for tomorrow. Just give me a nice San Juan 30-hour layover. Something like that. That would be great. Or, not San Juan, Honolulu. Just dreaming, Avio, you're just dreaming. Alright, so let's see what we have for tomorrow. Well, I guess there is. Let's see if I can preference this trip. Are you in this one? Hopefully this trip is still available, because it's just over my standby now. Yeah, it's midnight, so welcome to my standby life. Or reserve, ready reserve life. You might witness a call from crew scheduling. Be like that, yeah. That's the life in aviation. It's a beautiful lifestyle. I'm not. It's not. It's an interesting lifestyle. Let's say that. It's just. It's filled with adventures. That's one way to put it. Adventures, uncertainties. Definitely a great field to work. It's a great industry. Oh damn, it's a beautiful industry to work with, and it's rewarding, both in a financial way, in benefits way. You get to do things that regular people don't get to do. So if you are trying to become a pilot, or even any position in the aviation field, go for it. You have job security if you choose the right airline. And a lot of people get discouraged. They want to say, oh, I want to fly for one of the majors, and there's so many smaller companies that are not even that smaller. Uh, Spirit is great. Southwest is a great company to work for as well. To be honest, especially if you're in the United States, all these airlines are very competitive on, in terms for pilots, for example, contracts. Oh, look, I can see the rainbow right there. Y'all can see it? Beautiful rainbow. Well, happy Pride Month. Well, actually, that's gone now. But it's always Pride Month for us. So, but yeah. So every airline has its own pro and cons. But if you, a lot of people are scared, just like, oh, I don't know how the life would be. It's not gonna be an easy life. It's true. As in, like, you're gonna miss a lot of holidays. You're gonna miss a lot of birthday parties, a lot of weddings, a lot of family functions, which sometimes is a great thing, to be honest. Yeah. Great excuse to not to go and visit the cousin or the aunt you don't like, or you don't, let's say, that you prefer not to stay around, and you get to maybe travel to a beautiful destination, which is great, because that's exactly what happens on those holidays. If you're junior enough, usually people that are junior on a holiday, they get some very wonderful trips. I was in Europe for Christmas. So for Christmas, I was a Christmas day. I was in Italy. So, and that's I got it through standby and like on reserve. So it is a fantastic adventure. It is. You never know where you're gonna go. You're gonna pack always swim shorts, but you're also gonna pack a little sweater. Because from Montreal to West Palm Beach, Florida, there's some few degrees off. Especially in the months, not in the summer. Maybe summer is still tolerable. Montreal. Wow, look at these mountains. Gorgeous looking mountains. Let's see if I can take a screenshot now. It's fantastic. I'm gonna take another one right now. Amazing. Is that 15? Yeah, this way. But yeah, it's a pretty good industry to work for. I heard so many contracts now they've been giving so many amazing contracts for pilots. And even if you don't want to be a pilot, let's say you still want to work for the aviation industry, there's so many positions. You can be you can be a flight attendant. To be honest, probably flight attendant's life, it's not bad at all. You probably do a little bit more work, a little bit more standing on your feet probably, and there's definitely a lot more. You're more involved with people, so that can be, think about the flight attendant has to deal with hundreds of personalities every couple of hours. So every hour you're gonna be on a plane where there's 100 people with 100 different personalities, 100 different emotions, and flight attendants kind of have to work with them and for them too. So, you're going to have your grumpy passenger, you're going to have your happy passenger, you're going to have the passenger that doesn't want to get bothered because he's going through a rough day, or just as a more, a person that is, it's not as open, so it's like, prefers to stay quiet and silent in silence, or by himself or herself, whatever pronouns they go by. And so it's just like it's a job that requires a lot of mental and physical strength. it's been, you know, it's and you do have to work a lot. So, but at the same time, you do get great benefits. And you get to fly all over the world. You, your family, your spouse, your kids, and the benefits are great. And then there's also the ground crew. So you get the tech, for example, the tech guys, so the people that work on maintenance side. And so if you are deciding what to do in your life, you know, you just got out of high school, and you're like you still trying to decide what to do with your life. Think about the aviation industry. If you're in this channel, you probably like a little bit about planes, just a little bit. So keep your eyes open, and also, whatever you do not only just focus on the aviation industry. I'm getting a degree outside the aviation industry just because in case things go south. And we've seen it with COVID, and we've seen it during other times of history before. In 2001, we all remember what happened. So yeah, just keep backup plans, but do not give up on your dreams. And remember, this industry is great. So where are we at now? I think we are passing right over somewhere now. Again, more beautiful views here. Oh, we are probably over France now, right? I want to say Tupacs. Let me see, airport. Yeah, Lima Foxtrot. That's France. I'm curious to know where is my top of descent after Lunik. Let's keep an eye on our fuel, shall we? In the meantime, what is he doing? Oh, it's just trimming the turn. Okay, a little bit aggressive on that turn though, for my poor passengers in the back. Okay. Okay, perfect. Track set, and then still at 310. Let's see what VNAV is saying. Optimal 360. Are the winds at 360 right now? No, right now. It's so hard to get this. It's somehow. There you go. I need to get the iPad for this. 310 cruising at 2.87. So econo speed. Let's go down. And descend. Descent. I'm gonna do descent at 0.73. .72. That changed my top of descent probably. Just right before Lunik. Actually, let's do a descent that is a little bit more. Let's do 0.71. There you go. I like that. FPA is okay. 722. Hopefully, we're gonna keep that. Lunik at 10,000. That's waypoint altitude. We're at Lunik above 10,000 feet. So that's the restriction we have. I'm gonna double check about the routes here. Or the route, not routes. Only one route. Alright, I'm just hoping to get that call out, so need to charge my phone. Need to charge my phone and my work phone. Because at this time, if they call me, well, it's kind of like a very late now for me. It's too, I mean, usually if they call me now, it's probably for a sign-in. I think the earliest sign-in is probably 6 a.m. I doubt they're going to give me anything earlier than that because there's no flights out of here at that time, you know, before a certain time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put my phone and my work phone and iPad to charge so that I'm ready to go if they call me. I'll be right back. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the beautiful view outside here. We're crossing over the we're gonna be crossing over the south of France and the Côte d'Azur, which probably over Nice maybe. Well, there you go. Enjoy the view. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. What airport is that? Wait a second. Is that? Where we at? Tango Hotel. Wait, Nice is over there though. I want to say Nice is over there. But what is the Lima Fox or Tango Hotel? We'll see what Lima Fox or Tango Hotel is actually. Hello, Mr. Aerosim. Welcome to the live stream. I am on VATSIM, but there's no one on, I think. I just checked, there's no one online, so. But yeah, I am flying on VATSIM. Aerosim, I am in a program with an airline. So I am in a process of hopping on the. Let's say that I work I work on two different sectors in the company, and that's how they kind of like help people inside the company to start flying for the major airlines. So they have a program where they train you. They help you train after you work a certain amount of time, and once you get to those hours, I would say, once you get to that level of seniority in the company, or the requirement, they put you in this program where you just take a time off almost from that company to work for another one until you have enough hours to come back to the main company. So I'm not gonna give. I don't like to give my position or the airline I work for, and that's just, again, like I said, out of respect for the company, since the company told me to keep my mouth shut regarding it. So I can't disclose any of that. And they're really, really, really good at checking my posts and social media and stuff. So everyone's that they so once you start working for a lot of the companies you work, if you work for an aviation industry, not only but also for other industry, they kind of have their own little thing. But it is a pretty cool program, and I'm just gonna say I do work for one of the main. I am in one of the major U.S. carriers, so and a lot of people that kind of like know where I live, or anyway, they see my posts either on Snapchat or Instagram, or they kind of can understand also the airline I work for just by the pictures that I put out and the location, the main hub, let's say, one of the hubs, or anyway, the airports I fly into. It's kind of like when you say, I fly out of Newark every time. Guess who who I work for? Oh, I fly out of Atlanta every time. Guess who I'm working for? Oh, I fly out of Charlotte. Guess the company I'm working for. It's kind of like pretty easy. Even though Charlotte is a little bit more hit or miss, since there's a lot of small airlines in there, but it's the same. I work out of Bergamo del Serio. Oh, must be Ryanair, right? Maybe. So it is. I do work for one of the majors, but I'm not gonna, specifically just say it out just because the company wants me to keep it that way, or at least until for a while, for a bit. And I just prefer if people just not, there's people that know me and, follow me on social media, and they know about my channel and everything. So, it's not cool, let's say, also, if, to say my full name and everything. That's just a big privacy breach there. So, I don't know what that was. That was a bunch of codes. So I'm just gonna delete it. I don't speak that language. Anyway. Where are we at now? Oh, we're crossing over the Mediterranean now. It's nice weather today. It's literally as I said on my briefing, we're gonna have some weather. Look at this texture, water texture. That's exactly how it is, like in real world. Think about the little different areas. Could be planktons, could be different various things, or currents. Actually, currents that create those marks, almost like stretch marks. It's so cool to see them. And then we got what else? Oh well, boats. You know, previous boats that went by and left a little bit of oil. So it's cool to see all those little features in here. To be honest, kind of really brings a little bit more realism in the sim. What was the thing hanging out on the bottom of the nose of 74? Is that a glitch? It is a glitch, and I believe it's from GSX. GSX, when the plane was pushing back, it had this thing connected to it, and that kept rotating. If you go back at the beginning when the plane was pushing back, you will see there's something hanging, a pushback tug that was stuck in it, and then I thought I'd removed everything the correct way, but apparently that glitched and stayed in. And I thought that after after the pushback tug is gone, it was gone. I thought that this just gonna disappear, but no, it stayed in. It stayed the whole time, and it's gonna go with us the whole time too. I'm trying to figure out what it is though. It's so sad because this would be a great picture for a profile, like a thumbnail picture right here. If I could. But they say no. We're just gonna fly with that thing hanging down. And once again, if you just joined us, please go ahead and hit the subscribe and the like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. We do appreciate your support. We're trying to bring the channel back. If you just tuned in, I was streaming quite a bit before. I had a quite active community with quite active streams and a bunch of people watching. We had a bunch of events. I was part of the Simwings project. I was me and together with Dougal, we were the people that founded the Simwings project, which we deliver a bunch of computers for people that could not afford it, or anyway they were in locations where they was not as accessible as it would be for us. And there was a whole application process. People submit the application, and there was a group inside our community that will check every single application and see who was more eligible, who we think was more suitable for it. And then we delivered a bunch of computers. Captain K. Perkin was one of our very first recipients of the project, and it was a fun time. It was definitely a fun time. But then, of course, with COVID, a lot of people getting a little bit more, let's say, there was a lot of other priorities at that time, when that happened. Same, I lost my job. A lot of people lost their jobs. So different times. So we unfortunately had to close the project. But we closed on a good note. We definitely give out a bunch of computers out and products out. People were happy. So like Kuwait Pilot was a big helper there. He really helped us out with media and donations as well, and different people, the XP72. So we did really good. We did a great job there, and I'm very proud of everyone that supported us. Very proud of myself. Very proud of the team that worked very hard on that project. Who knows? Maybe something similar with a different name will pop back up again later on in the future. Just help me out with this channel, and let's bring the reach that we had, the community that we had on Discord and over here on YouTube. We'll do great things again. So we are ora Vatier, Maro Verso, okay, Lunik is going to be right there. So VNAV 110 miles from top of the sand, which is great. 1039 at Zulu. 10:57. So it's 20 minutes before descent, basically. A little bit less than 20 minutes because we are not that high, if you think about it. I'm not sure what this wing anti-ice switch is off, it says. Same with the external power, apparently. I think that's what it is. I think it's the external power. I think that's it. Because the external power hooks up there. So that's why it still shows available. But we're not going to even look at it. Maybe it's this wing anti. I was wing anti-ice. I thought it was set to auto. Well, it is now. But anyway, the weather is great, so we don't even need that. This thing works? No. Future destination. Oh, what's going on here with the frames for a second? Something is eating my frames when I look that way. Only when I move, only when I pan. Because if I stay there, frames are good. It's a great view down here, to be honest, huh? You really can see the 60 you know, the frame rates here, because you're not looking down. But yeah, what's next destination? What do you think this should be? What do you think our next destination should be? Maybe we'll pull the 320 Neo out, fly by wire. I don't have the Phoenix 320 yet. That's a yet. Alright, next time I'll buy it. Couple weeks. I'll get the 320 Phoenix. What else? What other aircraft? I do have the ATR though. Maybe we could do a flight on the ATR. I haven't flown the ATR in a while. I thought I did a few streams on the ATR 42 on X-Plane. I think we flew Silver Wings with the ATR 42-500, which was not really realistic because the Silver Wings, Silver Airways utilizes the ATR 42 and 72-600 variant, which is the one with a modern pack avionics and the glass cockpit. So that'd be a cool flight to do. Maybe just a quick Tallahassee turn, or this might make some very, very wide turn, like very, very sudden turns, I want to say though. It's a great view. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna take a screenshot here too. Beautiful Queen of the Sky V2. Now, the picture I took is nice, except for this is the ground power unit. This is the ground the ground power unit, because it connects right near the nose. And I assure you, probably once the landing gear comes down, there's probably something connected to the pin in there. But Lufthansa does looks cool though, with the European white colors, and I almost took the retro, but then I was like, no, you know what? Ooh, look at the frames. What is going on with the frames though? Why is the frames are horrendous and atrocious when I look that way? Top of descent is in 69 miles. 69 miles will be. Alright, meantime, let me check my schedule and see if they didn't assign me anything. Or they assign me something, maybe. Oh yeah, I've been assigned a flight. But give me a moment, I'll be right back. Hey, going back. Actually, not really back, but back. That was assigned to me. I'm gonna call the company. I'm gonna call the company now and let them know that I got the assignment. Tomorrow I'm doing. Well, at least it's at 7:45 p.m. So I have a whole day tomorrow and to spend. Alright, folks, I'm still on in the chat. I just like on the phone with the company, so waiting for someone to answer me. But we start descending to Palma de Mallorca now. So we get you 20 minutes. We should be on the ground. Hopefully they're gonna answer before that. All right. Well, they're not answering the phone so far, so I'm on the line. So as soon as if you see me go quiet, it's because I'm on the call with them. We are descending flight of 180, and ladies and gentlemen, we start our initial descent into, which is wrong. This is 1 knot. This is transition altitude 6,000. Ladies and gentlemen, we start our initial descent into the Palma de Mallorca International Airport. We expect to arrive in about 20 minutes. Wheels down. We're scheduled to arrive at the parking gate 118. At this time, I would like to ask flight attendants to prepare the cabin for arrival. I'm going to turn on the fasten seatbelt sign for the duration of the flight. We do expect a smooth arrival into Palma de Mallorca. Thank you. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight. Let's give them a drag. Alright, so we are approaching now Palma de Mallorca. Coming on the other side. So I think it's the cloud that are messing my. Is it the clouds? Are they that heavy? It's one point. There's one area where it's just destroying my frames. I just hope it's gonna be nice and smooth for arrival. That's all that matters. That's all that matters, to be honest. We do have a good descent rate though. With descending, speed is coming down. That's what we like because we have 2,000 feet to go before we hit 10,000 feet. Now at MJV we want to be about 3,000, which definitely we're gonna be at. Thousand to go for 10,000. Speed 315 coming down. Palma traffic, Lufthansa 1152, passing 10,000, flight level 100 for 3,000 feet, inbound for ILS 6 left, Yankee on the Lunica to Juliet arrival. $265, speed decreasing, we're targeting for 240 knots. 10,000 feet is gonna probably stabilize a little bit so we can hit that 10,000. Yeah, it's gonna try to slow down now. 250, 253, perfect. Okay, landing lights on, double ding. Alright, cabin crew will now do their final preparation usually for arrival. How are we doing with speed? We are at 1250, so we don't need all that. That should help a little descent a little bit. Flaps 25, 160. Latest weather check. Wind calms. Few clouds at 2500, broken at 4000, temperature 22 degrees Celsius, dew point at 18, QNH 1016, copy that. Oh, 6,000. Yeah, flight level. Okay, 6,000. That's when we put the QNH was 1016. 1016. Drag require. And then 1016. Sorry, cruise scheduling. Answer the phone finally, so I had to get onto that. Alright, so we got everything here we need. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna increase the volume also as well, I'm gonna increase the volume of the engine, so you can kind of like once we're in final. That's one thing that I noticed. Is always tries to get us to
Bank angle, bank angle. Bank angle, bank angle. Bank angle, bank angle. Bank angle, bank angle. Bank angle, bank angle.
yeah, it was supposed to be at 1900 feet. No.
Bank angle, bank angle.
Fine, there's no bank angle. Flaps 1. There's literally no bank angle involved here. Not sure why is he screaming at me like that. Okay, so we are in. And increase the volume here. Increase the volume over here. We're looking at a 160, so winds are calm, so just +5, VREF +5. We are on the localizer. Glide slope not intercepted yet. We intercepted the localizer. Flaps 25 has flaps 20 now. Altimeter is checked. Before landing checklist also. Speed brakes. How do I know if it's arm? Auto brake 2. Landing gear. Not yet. Usually shows up here, right? On the arm. Speed brake. One more notch, flaps, landing gear down. A bit late on the gear. Land 3. I don't know why I waited so long for the gear, but landing gear down, green, all set.